Hey everyone, my name is Scott Tarbox. I'm an artist working and living in Houston, Texas, and welcome back to another episode of Drawn Out. This is a video series where we go along the process of me doing a project, whether it's a drawing or a painting, whatever I'm working on. And I don't do as much editing. I give commentary as I go along, some tutorial stuff, some goofy stuff, and then I time-lapse to the areas where I'm not talking as much. It's kind of just a process video so you can see how I do everything along the way. Today we are continuing the Patreon giveaway series, and I am doing a nasty little fish fisherman man.
Welcome back to Scott's Drone Factory, where the drones are made on an assembly line, and I bumped the microphone with my hair. Today we're going to be drawing a nasty fish creature, because I doodled one earlier and I got it on my mind. So he gonna be real nasty, disgusting actually, filthy. And I'm gonna try to do the whole video in this accent. I'm from Texas, I'm allowed to do it without getting in trouble. So right here we're starting with a nasty mouth. Usually I'll do, you know, the whole shape of him. Oh, that's terrible. That's a terrible shape. We don't want none of that. So we're gonna do maybe a big eye right here. He's gonna be real nasty. We're gonna make him like a disgusto barfo. Mouth should probably go in a little bit more like that. And now don't expect this accent to be consistent. There's no guarantee of none of that. We're gonna give this guy a little collared shirt, because he might be disgusting, but he's still got, you know, a sense of fashion. He's gonna have tiny little arms, little knuckled fingers like that. Maybe he's got this collared shirt on, right? So he's gotta have them sleeves, and he's gonna be a little chubby. That's okay. He's comfortable in his own scales. You know. He's got a little tie on. He's looking dapper. We're gonna give him some neck flaps, make him look a little like, what's his name? Oh gosh, what is his name? Mitch McConnell. Yeah, giving him some neck flaps like Mitch McConnell. I'll probably talk like this. The travesty of living in the deep sea means that even though I'm a fish with scales, I can get eaten by other fish. Even though I've got these nasty teeth and these neck flaps. Alright, so we got little Mitch McConnell over here. And he's got these teeth. And he's got spit coming out of his mouth. And give him a little fin right there. Maybe a second fin, yeah. Little nostril flap. Oh man, I totally dropped the accent. Well, we'll go ahead and get that back for me right there, and it'll be no problem. Just a couple scales. We don't gotta do scales for the whole thing. Now, if you hate that I'm doing an accent, and you normally watch these videos, go ahead and let me know. Be like, we don't want the funny, the stupid, the great, whatever, however you feel about the voice. Just let me know if you decide you don't mess with it. Like a little shirt flap right there. I'm not sure what I want to do with his eyeball right there. Do a little bit of that. Maybe do a little bit of that. So it's kind of sticking. It's got more form to it. And then maybe, yeah, like a wavy pupil like that. That might be good. And then we'll give him some little reflection marks. Now he's got these stubby little feet, and yeah, I think we're done for the most part. Well, no, we're not quite done. We gotta give him this other arm. Maybe flesh these fingies out a little bit. What could he have in this hand? I don't know if I like these scales, you know. After all, I might get rid of those. And I think I prefer if you just have the one fin. That way he's looking a little more, you know, clean around there. We are gonna keep this lip curl around there. This might be where I change the color of him. Man, I keep brushing up against this freaking microphone. I'm sorry if it's coming through. We're gonna have to edit that out. We're gonna have to do our best to edit that out. We're gonna see what we can do. Alright, he's got a ray gun now. We're gonna give... Well, now, Letters, you're gonna have to calm down. You can't be making all that noise while I'm recording, okay? Yeah, so we got a little butterfly. And now, I dare say we are done with the sketch of this boy. So we're gonna move on to the fine line. So around the outside, we're gonna go ahead and get one of those. I find myself sitting kind of bizarrely, and it's because I have this new camera set up right where it's straight above me. I did have it on a little tripod and it was aiming down, and that wasn't really working as good as I might like it. This is providing some new challenges. Oh, there's an airplane outside. Hold on, let's wait for that. It's just like in Tarkov when there's an airdrop, you can't hear nothing. All right, well, the plane's gone, so I can go ahead and tell you that I got this new mount for my camera to go right above me, right? But now it's kind of right in my face, and if I put it too high up, then it shakes a bit. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly what's best here. But, you know, I figure with that new mount and my new lens, my new wide angle lens, that the overall quality of these drawn out videos, despite my accents, must improve, you know. So we're gonna see if that's true. Now the composition of this one's a little weird because this area is a bit of a dead spot that normally on a piece I might try to fill up, but the whole goal of these drawn out pieces is that I'm trying not to worry too much about it and just kind of fire something off the cuff, you know, not be so critical or perfectionist like I might try to be, and you know, just get something on there and then give it away to my patrons. And also, I always put this little embosser right here, so I do work around it. But yeah, normally I might try to fill up this area with something. I might do a little background something or other to make it not completely empty, because it does feel like there's a little too much space right there. We're gonna have to just wait and see how it goes along. Now, don't forget to let me know if you hate this. I mean, I have no idea if they will continue or not, but
that's just part of the process of starting and growing and experimenting with the YouTube channel, am I right? Oh God, that line did not pull up quite how I wanted it to. But hey, we all make mistakes, right? We all suffer. So, my mother is in the hospital. She's had an injury and she lives in Dallas. And now my mother has a dog named Letters, who's a dachshund that used to be mine. Well, I'm the one who adopted him right back in 2010, back when I was a drug addict, actually. And when I went to rehab, my mother took him in because I was not in a position to care for him, and ended up adopting him permanently. And so she's had him for quite some time now, and he has had back injuries a few times now, as dachshunds are prone to have. And anyway, while my mother is in the hospital and going to rehab for her injury, I have decided to take him back in temporarily. However, there is the issue that I already have 2 dogs that you may have seen on my other videos, and they are much bigger and can injure him. So we have to separate them throughout the day. And this room, my studio, is kind of his home base for now until we figure something out. Well, it probably will be his home base for the duration, and it'll be at least 3 weeks until he might be able to return home at the earliest. But we will just see how my mom ends up doing. But she's feeling a little better today. This injury happened real recently, and that is the dog that you sometimes hear skittering around out there. He's a little he bounces around because he doesn't have full mobility of his back legs, and he's a little cutie pie. But there will be some extra noise that is not normally present in some of my videos, and we will just have to deal with it and see what happens. Oh boy, I messed that up. It's fine, I just made it work by adding a line there. That's not the line I meant to happen, but that's sometimes what you gotta do. You gotta just do what you can with the mistakes you make, and hope there's still something salvageable in your life. That's just what you do. Alright, so what howdy we got this shirt coming down here. Connect right there. We got these shoes there, right there. And we got these legs, and then we got these legs right here. And well, yeah, that's it. Alright. So there's the shirt, and then this is gonna come here. We've got these strongly little knuckles. And we are pretty much done with the basic outline. So now we're gonna go ahead and erase all these lines that exist for no good reason. Once more, I'm gonna check my cameras to make sure they're still recording, because I do think I have fixed all these problems. However, there is nothing more frustrating than finishing a thing you thought you was recording the whole time, and you wasn't recording not a lick of it. You said, boy, Sally Mae, I thought I recorded 18 hours of me playing checkers with Aunt Sharice, and it was only 30 minutes, and it only got that first big beat she got me, and it didn't capture any of the absolutely brutal defeats I brought onto Sally Mae, that scumbag, that debutante. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start filling in some of these areas with shadows and heavier lines to imply shadows that something
You know, these videos that are always the giveaways anyway are gonna be real similar in terms of my process. Probably why I'm deviating a little bit from my usual explanation of what I'm doing and kind of just rambling nonsense and things that maybe you didn't sign up for or want when you came here. But this is what's happening. So heavier lines definitely underneath where these shadows will be. Do a little bit of black in this fishy pupil right here. Feel like this butterfly's up to something. He's allegedly just vibing, but there's a little too much butter in that ratio to fly, if you know what I'm saying. He's slippery. He's out here slipping and sliding. Letters, it's gonna be okay. I will be with you again shortly. Don't you even trip, dog. Sir. Anyway, done with the outline, done with the shading there. Gave it some more depth. Don't really need these no more, so we're gonna put them over here. Now it's time to bring out the color pencils. All right, I got these boys right here. Same ones I'm always using. Pull that back right there. We're gonna go with like a grayish blue, hopefully, if we can find that for the main fish color that I was looking. So what we might do is just go with more gray at the darker parts and then more blue with the lighter parts. Like this, maybe this scale will work. Too many things in color, but I'm gonna lay it all out so it's all easy to see. And we got pink right here, and this pink, and this pink. All right, so we got this here, and now I got this pink, and this pink, and then this pink. All right. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and do most of that fish part. So here's the darkest color we're gonna use, and I've talked about this in the other ones, but in case you're new here, I usually go dark to light with these colors, and I go really hard with how I press real hard in the beginning, and then as I get further away I lighten up on it. Making it a little bit darker around the eye there. And this is where it's going to blend into the pink, so I'm not going too hard in there. I'll probably make the little part on his spine right there black as pink as well. This part's going to be blue on top. No, actually what I'm going to do with this I'm on my the hand's pink and it's gonna kind of fade to blue. That might look nice. All right, so we're coming up with this middle color now. Now, unless it's gonna be the really lightest color, you can do it pretty dark, you know. I'm gonna take off these glasses. I can't. They're getting in the way. So is my hair, you know. Usually wear a hat for these, but hair's starting to get kind of long and it's starting to poof out the back when I wear a hat. Depending on the situation. You know what? I might add a fourth color just to break this up a little bit. So now we're at a spot where we've got this blue here, and we're gonna do some pink on the mouth and then the hand. I'm gonna go ahead and add a fourth color here to kind of make things a little more gradual. And again, we're gonna be starting with our darkest colors, right, as we work backwards. We got a stray blue line right there. We're gonna maybe get rid of that, yeah. All right, so we go into these darkest areas, do a little bit of this dark color. And right here, and now, like I showed y'all, I was a little soft in the weight of my hand right here so that you can blend it a little easier when you come back with this new color. You don't want it to be laid in there too thick and you can't blend it. Like, that'll cause you a heap of trouble. I'm telling you, I tell you what, that's a heap of trouble right there that you best to avoid if I'm being completely honest with you. All right, on to the second pink. And this one's gonna kind of come in here and blend with this pink and blend with these blues again. Can't forget that. Go ahead and blend it into there. There we go. Nice. A little blend action. Bring it up here a little bit. We're gonna use a lot of the lighter colors in there. Some of that there. This darker color in here. Make sure to do some of it down here. We're gonna use a lot more of them lighter colors. Now that we're to that step right here, these colors are gonna do more of the heavy lifting here. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna make this pink as well. Blend it up into that arm a little bit, and we're gonna use the lightest color for the rest of it. Kind of do the same thing here. And this color here. Do more blending. Try to get it as smooth as possible. And blend it into the blue here. And then for the mouth, we're gonna have, you know, pinks and stuff as well, since it's gums and all that. We're just gonna use different shades, maybe go a little more purple for that part just to mix it up so it doesn't look too similar to what's around his mouth. And we're gonna use the lightest color for the rest of that. I mean, it's real similar to the tone of the paper, actually. Like, you can see it, but it definitely does blend in a little bit. Alright, so that's that all done. Got our funky little fish man vibing. And then we're gonna do like a little purple, violet, something like this for the mouth pieces. Just to break it up a little bit. And then I don't know what I'm thinking for the background. Maybe a little bit of an orange glow behind him. Now the color makes sense, but it's different enough that it ain't looking the exact same as the rest of the fish. All right. So yeah, let's maybe do a yellowish orange glow coming out from behind him. That's very yellow, actually. I'm not really feeling all that. Some of that. All right. And now when I was talking about the composition, one of the ways you can, help with that is by just adding some background design elements if you want. You don't have to go too complicated with it. Just a little something to spice stuff up. I think a mosquito just bit me on the neck, but anyway, it's a little something to add. Something dynamic. And now we're gonna go on to like some cream colors for his eyeball and his teeth. Work. Actually, I'm just gonna do cream. Well, I'll do that. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna do these two colors for now. Super wobbly. Oh, what the hell? Ain't good for nobody. Orangish yellow, it's called. Looks like cream to me. Although this one's pretty creamy. This one's called cream. We're gonna go with that since this one wants to break, apparently. So we're gonna do this for the teeth on the front and then darken it for the ones in the back. Honestly, I don't mind that the orangish yellow is still on that one tooth because it kind of just looks like it's been, yellowed out, which is fine, kind of normal. In fact, I'm gonna bring it back on some of the other ones. Give it like a kind of grimy feel to it, So we're gonna go ahead and, I guess, use like a gray for the other ones, the teeth in the back. Not a silver, but the slate gray might be a little darker than I meant, but I think it looks good actually. Yeah, I like that. Since they're in the back there, they ain't got all that light on them. A little lighter might have been better, but I don't think it looks bad. Let me see here. If we got a lighter color, I can just throw in on top of it. That is not lighter. Alright, well. fine. Looks good to me. Alright, now we're gonna do some cream on this eyeball. I put some of the same purple that's in the mouth here on his eyes. There we go. I think I'm gonna make this butterfly blue as well. Blue and slate gray. And then I guess, well, I'm gonna make his shoes blue, or his pants blue. His gun blue as well. Just to keep like a consistent palette. We don't want to go all over the place too much, you know. I forgot to put that lightest color here. And then maybe pink. The laser gun. And then I think I'm gonna make his suit kind of just like a dark gray. Mid-tone a little bit more into the darker color as well. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now, I'll go ahead and make his tie just striped white and red. Just a classic red color, fire engine red. There we go. Now we just need color for his eyeball, which I'm thinking bring in a little bit of green. Oh, yeah. And I think I was wrong. We're gonna go pink. Bringing green like that in when I haven't used it anywhere else was kind of risky in my opinion. And then work with the palette, whereas that feels right at home. All right, so we're done with the colors. We're done with everything else. We just got to go to the famous last step, which is the gel pen. Right here. All right, I got my gel pen, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna finish it off. Yeah, right now. Alright. I don't think my dog likes my accent. He out there crying. Dad, please stop it. So we got the main highlight right here. But then, since it's meant to be like he's wet, I'll go ahead and do some extra ones. I don't know, I don't really like that actually. Luckily with this you can kind of just get rid of it. Just do it like that instead. I tried the wiggly thing just to try something out and honestly didn't think it looked good, so we're gonna abandon that. And there you go, all done. This is technically July's Patreon giveaway. I was behind a bit, and then I'm gonna do August as well. But there we go, funny little fish monster.
Thanks so much for watching the video. Down below there are links to my shop and my Patreon where you can actually win this drawing right here. Once a month I do a post in my Patreon, and the first person to comment on that post wins the piece in the post. Post. There are also discounts, early access, and of course the stickers and prints that are the main draw of the Patreon. Thanks again for watching, and to my patrons, see y'all in the next video.